What's up, everybody? Here to talk about today's General Hospital episode. Um, Today's episode, when I tell y'all it was everywhere, it was everywhere, all over the place. I mean, and it was also somebody on Twitter called it the Dirty Laundry episode. People's dirty laundry was spilled. Now where do I even begin with today's episode? Let me start off with Sonny and Carly. Well, no, let me start off with the prom gang, I should call them. And they wouldn't even wasn't no damn prom this shit because of dumbass Carly. But anyway, let me talk about this real quick. So, and I think the episode kind of began with we had Molly and Rafe at the prom. Well, not at the prom. And they're basically still in the park. They dancing and they kissing and whatnot. When our episode started out with AJ and the Franco stuff with Kiki and all them. I'll talk about that in a minute. But Molly and Rafe are in the park dancing and kissing and whatnot. And then we cut back to TJ and Taylor. Well, all this happened yesterday. He saw them kissing in the park. Because they apparently their the limo that he and Taylor were in, like parked right outside the park, and they spot TJ and Rafe kissing. Apparently, it was a kiss goodbye. And TJ basically was all pissed off, and he basically went and sat down, and he basically was saying, basically ranting and raving on, saying, what's Molly doing? I thought she would be with her nephew. But seems like she's in the park with Rafe, kissing Rafe. But yeah. And Taylor's basically like, he was basically like, TJ's basically like, what's he doing? What's she doing with him? And Taylor's basically like, I don't think I have to tell you that. And then Rafe and Molly, they have more conversations. Rafe tells Molly, sees that Molly still wants TJ, and she basically admits, yes, she still wants to be with TJ, and how he's very important to her, but yet you still want TJ. I'm like, Molly is very fickle. She's one of the most fickle people I ever seen on this show. And I've seen some fickle people on soaps, but she's very fickle. I mean, she's going on and on how she wants to be with TJ, and Rafe is basically like, well, I hope you two get back together. She's like, really? And I mean, Rafe doesn't come across to me as a guy that's gonna bag off. I mean, yeah, he's into Molly, but he doesn't know. Molly doesn't know she basically don't know what she wants. In all terms, she don't know what she wants. She don't know if she want to be with TJ. She don't know if she want to be with Rafe. She don't know. And I'm gonna tell y'all something that really kind of got me today. I realized something. You notice how when TJ and Molly were a couple, they had like little 5-second scenes, like little 30-second scenes. But now that Rafe and Molly, they're not even a couple, but with the Rafe and Molly scenes, Rafe gets like full dialogue with Molly, and it's just, I just noticed. Did you guys not notice that? Have you guys not noticed that TJ and Molly had some of the shortest scenes I've ever seen? They had like some really short scenes, but now with Rafe and Molly, Rafe had like full dialogue with Molly, and somebody actually pointed out on Twitter they think that's a little bit racist in a way. Why is it when she was with the black boy she had like less screen time and stuff like that, but now the white boys in the picture, screen time's increased. I mean seriously, I have seriously noticed it. I don't know if you guys have anyway. Rafe just constantly kept quoting Streetcar Named Desire and whatnot, and to me, Rafe seemed like one of them dudes. He's one of those dudes that just wants everybody to feel sorry for him. I mean, seriously, he wants everybody to feel sorry. But he basically was saying how Molly's the best things ever happened to him, and Molly actually pointed out somehow she's never had any guy friends. That she hadn't had many friends, let alone any guy friends, and Rafe basically said how he's never really had any friends and whatnot, but kept constantly saying she still wants to be with TJ, and she was basically bringing up TJ and Taylor and whatnot, and saying how it's something about Taylor that just makes her mad. There's something about her, and so when she finds out something about TJ and Taylor, she's gonna be even more mad. But anyway, speaking of TJ and Taylor, TJ's still in the limo ranting and raving, and Taylor says, I bet I know what could make you forget about Molly," and she's all like. And then they start kissing and whatnot, licking, slobbing. They was sitting back here slobbing it down. I ain't gonna lie to you, they was in the back of that limo slobbing it down too. Anyway, one thing led to another. TJ tried to stop it. Taylor started to take his pants off. TJ tried to stop her. And I'm like, dude, are you gay or something? I mean, you pretty much think you lost Molly forever. So, and after Molly finds out what you two did, you probably have lost her forever. Um, Taylor pulls out a condom, and what TJ says how he doesn't have any how he doesn't even have any protection and whatnot. And with something else TJ said I didn't agree with. He said, Taylor, I really, really like you. I'm like, how does he really like Taylor? He hadn't really been long met her. Anyway, he's just basically using Taylor to get over Molly. But anyway, he and Taylor started having Taylor brings out a condom and whatnot, and um one long story short, they had sex. So TJ's not a virgin anymore. And I bet you more than $5 that she's gonna say she's pregnant. Cause I heard next week that um Taylor's gonna have like a huge surprise, a big bombshell that she's gonna drop on TJ and Taylor. And I believe not TJ and Taylor, TJ and Molly. And I seriously believe she's either gonna wind up pregnant or gonna say she's pregnant. Cause I heard that tomorrow she's gonna have some scenes with Britt. And Britt's gonna tell her how to get a man, how to keep your man. And I have a feeling we know what Britt's doing right now. She's pregnant right now, so I believe Taylor's gonna claim she's pregnant. But anyway, moving on. Let's talk about this incest storyline. Um, Today's episode started out with it. Michael and AJ walked in, and Michael and Lauren find out that Michael and Kiki find out that they're cousins and whatnot, and Morgan's putting two and two together, and then Franco, and meanwhile Franco's there, and Franco talks about the rape and whatnot. He basically talks about the rape and whatnot, and basically said how he didn't have anything to do with the rape. And Kiki's all distraught because Kiki knows about the rape. But it seemed like Morgan, I agree with Morgan. Morgan was pissed off that he knew nothing about the rape. And he was basically telling him, Taylor Michael, why didn't he know anything about the rape? Why wasn't the rape? Because Morgan was still in town when Michael got raped. Because that was like in 2010, I think. He was like, why didn't you tell me anything about it? And he was like, Michael was like, you were too young, you wouldn't have understood. I'm like, well, Michael, he really wasn't that young, so I kind of think he would have understood. But anyway, anyway, Kiki's all distraught and basically pissed off at Franco and whatnot, and Franco basically flat out tells her that he didn't have anything to do with it, and Morgan's all pissed off and whatnot, and Michael and AJ excuse me. Michael and AJ walked out the room, and he basically says that because Michael told AJ that he kissed Morgan's girlfriend, and he was basically like, and AJ's like, so when you told me you kissed Morgan's girlfriend, you meant Lauren, and he was basically like, why did you tell me her name? Michael's like, why didn't you tell me her name was Kiki? And I'm like, well, Michael, you really kind of didn't ask whether her name was Kiki or not, but you he should just flat out. I mean, the good thing would have been basically just flat out tell Morgan about it. We know that's not gonna happen, not right away anyway. But anyway, I'm not really here for this storyline. I'm not. And another storyline I'm not really here for is this whole. Can I tell you what I'm not really feeling sorry for Olivia right now. I mean, personally, I don't find anything great about Olivia. I'm sorry, I don't find much great about her. I mean, her and Steve were in, but I don't really find anything too great about her. Anyway, Dante and Lulu were sitting there talking to Olivia, basically begging her to wake up and whatnot. And Dante told her something like, if Sonny, he's gonna find out if she wakes up, he's gonna find out who did this, even if it is Sonny. And basically, even if it is Sonny, basically trying to kill Franco. And then we cut to Sonny and Carly. And when I tell y'all, Sonny read Carly for filth today. And he's basically telling her how she basically ruined Olivia, ruined a lot of people's lives with this. How she basically ruined Sean's life, and was saying how she basically ruined his life. How he basically could go to jail for this, and he basically said how when he asked Sean to do the job, he asked would he be up to doing it. But anyway, and he's still threatening Carly that if Olivia dies, she's gonna die. And I'm gonna tell you something, truth be told, Sonny ain't gonna kill nobody, because Sonny keep taking that damn gun out and ain't using it. I'm sick of him taking that damn gun out and not using it. Anyway, then we have had some Alexis and Sean scenes today. I'm gonna tell you, yesterday's Alexis and Sean scenes were fantastic. They had some great scenes yesterday. They really did some good work yesterday. But today they were basically sitting there talking about talking about the continuation of yesterday's conversation. But what really stood out to me in their conversation today was Sunny basically, well, not Sunny, Alexis basically called Sean a killer. He basically was like, okay, so if I'm a killer, you are too. And she brought up Kiefer. Y'all remember Alexis ran Kiefer down, Christina's ex-boyfriend who was beating on her. He basically, she basically ran him down. Murder's not good anyway, but she basically ran him down, and she could have called the ambulance to save his life, but she didn't. She left him there to die. Um, so anyway, that was kind of in a way murder in a way. She mowed him down with her car. She saw him in her, and she actually saw it was him. That's why she ran him down. From what I understand. But anyway, from what I remember that storyline, I try to forget that.